So spake the Archangel Michael, then paused as at the world's great period, and our Sire, replete with joy and wonder, thus replied, O goodness infinite, goodness immense, that all this good of evil shall produce, and evil turn to good, more wonderful than that which by creation first brought forth light out of darkness. Full of doubt I stand, whether I should repent me now of sin by me done and occasioned, or rejoice much more, that much more good thereof shall spring. To God more glory, more good will to men from God, and over wrath grace shall abound. But say, if our Deliverer up to heaven must reascend, what will betide the few his faithful, left among the unfaithful herd, the enemies of truth? Who then shall guide his people? Who defend? Will they not deal worse with his followers than with him they dealt? Be sure they will, said the angel, but from heaven he to his own a Comforter will send, the promise of the Father, who shall dwell his Spirit within them, and the law of faith, working through love, upon their hearts shall write, to guide them in all truth, and also arm with spiritual armor, able to resist Satan's assaults, and quench his fiery darts. What man can do against them, not afraid, though to the death. Against such cruelties, with inward consolations recompensed, and oft supported so as shall amaze their proudest persecutors. For the Spirit poured first on his apostles, whom he sends to evangelize the nations, then on all baptized, shall them with wondrous gifts endue, to speak all tongues, and do all miracles, as did their Lord before them. Thus they win great numbers of each nation to receive with joy the tidings brought from heaven. At length their ministry performed, and race well run, their doctrine and their story written left, they die. But in their room, as they forewarn, wolves shall succeed for teachers, grievous wolves, who all the sacred mysteries of heaven to their own vile advantages shall turn, of lucre and ambition, and the truth with superstitions and traditions taint, left only in those written records pure, though not but by the Spirit understood. Then shall they seek to avail themselves of names, places, and titles, and with these to join secular power, though feigning still to act by spiritual, to themselves appropriating the Spirit of God, promised alike and given to all believers. And from that pretense, spiritual laws by carnal power shall force on every conscience, laws which none shall find left them inruled, or what the Spirit within shall on the heart engrave. What will they then but force the Spirit of grace itself, and bind his consort liberty? What but unbuild his living temples, built by faith to stand, their own faith, not another's? For on earth who against faith and conscience can be heard infallible? Yet many will presume.